good afternoon, good afternoon, my people. Good afternoon, all over the world. I greet you in the name of freedom. Freedom must reign in every continent of Africa. Thank God for that. Anyway, I greet you guys. I hope you're well. Today is Friday today. A bit cold this side, but it's not bad. Anyway, I just want to talk about the topic that I spoke about before. And some people, I think, they thought I was crazy or something like that. But I knew what I was talking about anyway, because I knew that this thing that these people are talking about, it ain't going to happen. Anyway, let me just say it once and for all that the topic today is about step aside. I'll call it part 2 because the part 1, those that follow my channel, they will understand what I'm talking about. I spoke about this step aside shenanigan of ANC, talking about these uncorrupt people that if they're found corrupt or charged or whatever they call it, they should step aside. And I said, and I repeat it today, I said, if you thought that ANC will step aside, then you are delusional. And I still say today that if you think the ANC will just go like that, then you are delusional. But anyway, people are still voting for ANC. That means they want this corrupt government to run the country. So if that is the case, let it be, Tinanga Sizulu sitas limezi ejen. So that is what it is. So that's what I'm going to talk about today. The date of stepping aside is today. Actually, it was yesterday anyway, because it was last time the 29th. Now, yesterday was the 29th. But anyway, let's give them a benefit of a doubt. Let's say today. Today is the last day of stepping aside shenanigan. But for me, I said it before and I say it again. There is no step aside ANC. They'll bring up their own stuff. It's just a PR for the ANC, for the people. That obviously the people that are not smart anyway. They say, especially these rural area people, the elders are not smart. They think ANC is God or something like that, so they will keep on voting for them even if they are messing them up. But anyway, this is how it is. Let me tell you again, there is no stepping aside. They will tell you something else now and say this, what is happening, or we're still doing this, or we're still doing that. Because that's what ANC does. You understand? The president of ANC yesterday was talking about, this and that, ANC this, ANC that. You can understand, you can tell him. It was like funny to him. He was laughing. You understand? He was laughing. It's like it's funny to him. Even with this judge, so-called Judge Zondo, was laughing with him as well. You understand? This is a serious case, and you laugh. Come on now. It's not some kind of. That's why I said this commission is anyway a joke. Circus. That's what P.W. Botto said. He says these commissions are just circus, just a waste of money, if you ask me, to be honest, because there is no one who's gonna be charged anyway. You understand how many billions they've wasted this Zondo commission, so-called. A lot of money has been wasted in that commission, and he comes up and he laughs. He laughs with somebody that is, he's corrupt himself, because Ramaphosa is corrupt as well anyway. If people don't know that, then they are fools, because the guy is corrupt. Anyway, he's corrupt. He's a corrupt president. So what do you expect that you're run by a corrupt president? You think the people down, on the ground that follows him, they won't be corrupt? Come on now. You people, you got to wake up. You got to wake up. This stepping aside is just a joke. ANC will never step aside. Imagine that you tell your SG to step aside. The engine of the party. You tell it to step aside. You take the engine out and then the party is gone. It's like a car. You take the engine out of the car, there's no car anymore. You understand? No one will respect that office again. You see, so that is what you're supposed to understand. Now, there are a lot of people that they have sent the names to him, a corrupt individual, which is S. You understand this? He wanted the names of people that are corrupt. He's corrupt himself. That's what I'm saying. The leader at the top is corrupt. The ministers, the caucus, everyone is corrupt over there. So what do you expect? Because these people, if you take them off the game, they know that they got no money no more. You know what I'm saying? So, to be honest, I'm just telling you guys that stepping aside is just a joke. There'll be another excuses, because ANC is an excuse. Party. Excuse after an excuse and excuse after an excuse, and the people always believe that. That's what I'm saying. That people, you guys, are not really smart. That's what I would call it. You're not smart at all. It might be you're not liberated mentally or whatever. I don't understand. You are cursed, because this ANC party has cursed you, all of you, because it seems not to be thinking. You understand? So I don't know. But the fact is, if you ask me, there is no step aside. Even if there will be one day, it will take a long way, because some people go to court and drag until the election is gone. When it's gone, then they start doing their own thing. Because for now, they're doing that because there's election in October. Because that's what ANC does anyway. If there's election, they come around and sell you a lot of things and say, oh, you're going to give you this, you're going to give it. And then people, you just laugh and say, okay, vote for you, put you back again. And then when you do that, you never see them again. You see what I mean? There was this guy, Mkhize. The deputy president was giving people the land. Why would you give the people the land now while there's an election? Why didn't you do it before? You can see that this thing is just buying votes and stuff like that. And people will just run around. And after that, you never see ANC again. You'll be complaining, going to the street, breaking things as you always do. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is, But what can I say? What can I say? But I wanted to tell you that I told you so, that this stepping aside is not going to happen. If you think I'm lying, go back and watch my video, which I talked about this step aside thing. I said it. There won't be any step aside. If you think that, then you are delusional. You understand? So that's what I'm saying today again. Stepping aside will take some time. Because what will happen, there's a lot of people that are corrupt in the ANC caucus. Very corrupt. Some of them are charged, rape, killing, whatever the thing is. So they're there. So who will want to step aside? Well, is there a lot of people that are doing the same thing out there that are not stepping aside? That won't happen. Otherwise, the whole of ANC will be stepping aside, because all of them they are corrupt. Let's talk about the Speaker of the Parliament anyway. Modise Tandi. That woman is charged. Is she going to step aside? I don't think so. She's charged. She was in court. Yes, these past 2 days, 3 days, she was in court. So is she going to step aside? And other people, they won't agree, to step aside, because, there are some people that are not stepping aside. So really, this is a dangerous game that ANC is playing, to be honest. But I wanted just to tell you guys that stepping aside is just a joke. But anyway, this is what I wanted to say. I hope you're well, guys. Please subscribe. And then press the button, and then all, you'll see I'll bring a lot of videos for you. Comment as well if you want to comment. Say what you want. That's cool. But please, keep it to a minimum. Don't curse or do whatever the thing is, because if you do, I'll do it back. Anyway, that's okay, guys. I think that's it for today. Hope you're well and you take care of yourself. This pandemic is still around, so people be careful and vigilant. Ciao.